Hello guys. So the video was too long, and I don't like to make the video longer, and I don't want to edit, so I have to cut and like continue here making the video. But if you just like clicked on this video without watching my other videos, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, you can understand from things from the beginning. That's all right. You don't have to watch all of my videos, but if you do it, that's okay as well. Uh, all right. So what I try to explain in this channel is my thoughts and opinions. uh, you may look at them as stupid when I talk to others and explain to them the way I think. Well, they don't always say that those thoughts are correct. I mean, some people share my thoughts and some people admire my thoughts, but some people don't like it, and others just tell me, well, that's how drug addicts talk. Uh, so, wh- whichever is your opinion, uh, you know, I can still share my thoughts with you. But if you don't like them, yeah, that's where I have to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to repeat the same thoughts with someone who doesn't even like my thoughts, right? I mean, why would you talk to someone that doesn't like you? That's just an error. You should not do that, you know? Just learn that this person is not interested in you, or this person doesn't like you, and you should just leave him, you know? Why would you even talk to him? If you don't if someone doesn't like you, just leave him. That's all you have to do. You don't have to make any type of conversation. Just leave him alone, all right? Because you can always find someone that likes your thoughts, and that's the point, you know. When others just don't like you, just leave them. That's the right thing to do, because if you try to make any conversation, or if you try to make friends with them, they won't take it positively. And if someone doesn't take you positively, he will not treat you uh, good. You know what I'm saying? He will no he will he will not be good to you. You know what I'm saying? And if he will not be good to you, it's better not to see that and just leave him. All right? That's very important thing that I learned in life, because it depends on your personality, whether people like you or not, or I don't know, your physical appearance. I'm not saying that I'm ugly. No, I'm good, but there will always be a reason for someone not to like you, and just leave him alone. All right, because that's better for you. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, that's how I think. Because in my life, I'm 23 years old, and from my experience, I see that most people, uh, let's see, you know, like teachers at school used to like me, definitely. Uh, but at the end, that's in primary. But at the end, in high school, what's going on with the light? It's turning off. Uh, yeah, that's in primary. But in high school, you get some teachers that don't like you, and you can't do anything, right? I mean, one teacher told me when I was like, let's see, 17 years old, I think, more or less 17, 16 years old. He told me, like, I am a teacher for all of my life, and I have never seen a student like you, and I just need to put your picture on the wall. I still remember that. I'm 23 years old, but yeah, does remembering does remembering things do anything? I mean, like, you can just keep and thinking about the past. It's better just to, you know, just to forget it. Yeah, forgetting is, is always a point. uh, it's a point, that I want to explain to you in this video, because I'm here to share my thoughts. You already know that. I said that in many videos. So yeah, forgetting people that you don't like, forgetting memories that are not so nice, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like, because if you live in sadness, like people tell me, you're sad, you don't have any friends. All right, that's a way to criticize me as a person, and I know that, and I know that there are so many people like that, but you just can't see them. Why? Because if someone doesn't have friends, you don't see him, and he will not be your friend. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know that this person exists? I mean, mo- most likely, when you meet someone, he will be the type of person that just goes out and hangs out with everyone and has a lot of friends, right? Because everyone sees him. And the person who doesn't have friends, we just are not likely, it's not likely to meet with him. It's about possibilities, you know what I'm saying? And the possibilities of meeting other another person, you know what I'm saying? Um yeah, like what possibilities you have, because I can understand how someone will talk to me, but just by the way he walks, just by seeing how the way he walk the way he walks. When I see that, I already understand how he will be. And when I see him, like when I see a person I don't know in the street, I just say, well, don't make friends with him. That's not the right person. I'm not like here to be alone, and I'm not trying to be alone. Uh, yeah, like if you say I don't need friends, yeah, you're fucked up. I mean, fuck you. Why would you tell me you don't need friends? Tell that to yourself. If you don't have friends, well, fuck you. Just don't tell me that. Because if you don't need friends, don't talk to me. That's the way you want to make friends. You understand that? Uh, yeah, that's one thing that someone told me, and I'm here to remember that, right? Because and explain to you, like, the way I was with this person, um, and the way I talk to him. Like, if someone doesn't want you, or you don't want him, well, it's better just to get away. If you can't get away, because let's say, in an occasion you have to be in the same place, all right, you can be there, and you can do what you need to do, and that's all. They won't do anything bad. Um, yeah, that's important. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger, like 15 years old, yeah, I did not like everyone around me. I just hated and rejected every thought they had. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was. Uh, and I don't hate people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I try to explain my thoughts with you guys, because I like explaining my thoughts, and, if you're there just to understand me as a person, yeah, that's okay. But, I always, like, I never hated people, but I don't hate people, but, when you don't get along, there is a point there, and I'm definitely sure that there are so many people in the same situation that I have, because you're just not new. I mean, like your genetics come from two persons, right? And from those two persons, like your dad and your mom, and their dad and their mom, so like four people, and then more and more and more, right? So you have everyone in your blood. You know what I'm saying? Uh, because you have a dad and a mom, and four grandfathers, right? So the keep going up, and there will be more people, and you will have all those in your mind. You know what I'm saying? From everyone. Yeah, that's the point. You know what I'm explaining in this video is that even though that I know and I already explained to you that I don't get along with people since I was young. Um, yeah, but that's okay. Like I'm here to explain things, right? And explaining the ideas that I have just takes ju- just takes time. I can't explain it in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you need to stay and watch the entire video, please, and don't skip. Just like take off your hand from the phone or from the mouse if you are on a laptop, and just watch to me, right? Watch me because yeah, don't skip the video, or just like watch the entire video because uh, in order to understand everything, right? In order to be more focused as well, because like if you change a lot, you won't be focused. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the topic of this video. So I like meditation. Actually, I used to go to a center of Buddhist meditation and have a Buddha right there. But I left it. You know why? I like to meditate, right? I mean, meditation is not the best thing to do. You can like think that it's good for your health or for your breathing. I don't know. Just don't think that. Please don't think that, because nothing is good. I mean, nothing is good or bad. All right. So thinking that you want to meditate just to meditate, I mean that doesn't make sense to me. Meditate just to meditate. If you want to meditate, right? Just meditate just for it. But don't think that that's the way things should be, because there is no way things should be. There is no way that you can enforce on everyone. Everyone has his own mentality, all right? And that's the main word that I want to explain in this video is the word mentality, because everyone has his mentality, and you can't let's say, like, you can't say that you don't have a mentality, so you need a religion or you need to meditate to fill your time or feel something spiritual. No, everyone already has a mentality, all right? You're born with it, and you think that way. So you don't need, I mean, I'm not saying that you don't need to follow any religion or you don't need to learn anything, because you'll definitely need to learn, but in order to work, right? You need to learn something in order to have money, right? Working is to make money. So, or you can just like your job and they pay you for what you like. That's alright as well. But everyone has his mentality. So, um, thinking that you need to learn something in order to be someone, that's not right. All right, because you're already someone. So you don't need meditation. You don't need to study engineering. You don't need to become a doctor. I mean, you can do that if you want. Like you can do meditation and follow Buddhism and let's see, study in the university to become a doctor. All right, you can do that. I'm not saying don't do that, but don't think that you need that in order to be someone. You already have someone inside you, and that person that you have inside won't change by learning something new. I mean, you will receive another energy that may be different from the energy that you have, but there will be an interaction between those two in order to make something new. So there won't be any change. Do you understand that? Because if you're already someone, and let's say you go to the university and become a doctor, all right, there will be an interaction between those two ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because not all doctors are the same. No, every doctor is different. So the interaction between what you learned that is the same as all doctors learned in the entire world, ¿vale? Like all universities in the world, they teach you to become a doctor. It's the same things that you learn. You, do you understand? So all of those thoughts are shared with everyone else, but you have your own thoughts, and the interaction between the thoughts that you learned and the thoughts that you have will make who you are. So that person who you are based on those two energies is something new. Is like it's not new in the sense of you become another person. No, that's not right. You don't become another person. You just become a doctor the way you are. You know what I'm saying? Because every doctor has his own mentality. You know, mentality is the word of the most important word I'm talking about in this video. And every driver just I mean, I have a driving license, alright, and most people have a driving license. So, but not all drivers are the same. You know, every driver drives the way he is. So we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is different. Everyone has his own mentality. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point that I want to explain in this video, that you can be the who you are wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? And in whatever field of science or whatever job, you will still be who you are. And that is the most important thing that you have, because it won't change. Whatever you do in your life, it's just an interaction between who you are and between the external world, all right. Yeah, and the world is very big, so there is so much to learn, but at the end you're someone looking out and seeing the world. You know what I'm saying? You just see everyone else, and that's who you are, right? And that's who I am, and I understand that I am someone. And yeah, I understand, like, I'm someone who has his own thoughts. So that's what you have to understand, and that's what I wanted to share with you in this video, because there are always interactions, and the interaction between, let's say, a book that you learned and what you think I mean, like, you're still someone who learned or who read a book. Do you understand that? Because, it's important to explain this idea because, like, if you're someone and you learn a book, I mean, you read a book, you're someone who read a book. So you're still someone. Uh, yeah. You just looked at something else and understood it, right? I mean, you read a book, but you're still someone. So, that's all. Nothing that you can, there is nothing that you did to yourself. Um yeah, because if you don't read a book, you will be looking out and thinking about something else, but you're still someone. You know what I'm saying? You are someone who is observing his own thoughts, and those thoughts um, are just so different, and they just there will always be something you're thinking about. That's the point, like you're someone and there is always something in your head, and that's the point that I want to explain in this video. So I don't know if I explained it well, and I don't even know if I learned it from Buddhism or if I because I learned a lot from Buddhism, but you know at the end, if my thoughts are from Buddhism, I don't even know where they come from, but saying that those thoughts I learned from Buddhism, well, I'm still someone who is looking into something, right? Who is thinking about something, but what I am did not change. And yeah, I think that this is a very Buddhist idea, so that's weird because what I'm saying is exactly uh, is exactly the opposite. I'm saying that we're still someone at the end, and yeah, but um, the point is that um, the point is that if I'm confused whether my thoughts are from Buddhism, well, I'm still someone who has an idea in his head, and we will always have ideas in our head, but we're always uh, the same person. So that's all I wanted to explain to you in this video, and I hope you like it. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to watch all of my videos that I upload, because I upload almost daily videos. Yeah, that may end, and it would be an old channel, but you know there will always be new content that you can see, definitely, as long as there is internet, right? Uh, I mean, we will not be like internet refugees. That's an idea that I don't know. Like PewDiePie, let's say, because he moved to another country because for a faster internet connection. All right, so you think you need something, right? That's an idea that is important for us in our life. All right, so I hope you like this video and see you next time.